Welcome to Comic Tour Reviews, and this is an overview of the return of Marvel Legends by Hasbro in 2012. And they're finally focusing on bringing the line back and trying to make something of it. And review of Series 1 is just a little talk about the figures. And I'll have a review on each figure later on in this channel, but I just want to give my thoughts overall on Marvel Legends returning and taking a look at the packaging. Let's start out, and this is the Build-A-Figure Terrax series. If you look at the card art, you need 7 figures, but you do not need Thor to build Terrax. You only need 6 figures, and that's Steve Rogers, Hope Summers, Extremis Iron Man, Klaw, Constrictor, and Ghost Rider. And 3 of these figures have variants. Steve Rogers, he has a different color on the costume a little bit, and a clear shield instead of a regular shield. Iron Man got a stealth version variant, and Ghost Rider has a red flamed variant, but the blue regular edition is the more comic accurate look for Ghost Rider. First thing I'd like to say is, it's great to finally see Marvel Legends in the store again. The old school way of having a figure with a Build-A-Figure part on the card in the store racks, and not a 2-pack just on the shelves. But this is the more traditional look in terms of packaging and style for Marvel Legends. Something you should notice here is, you look at someone like Iron Man, the card is not too thick. Or same here, same with Steve Rogers, not too thick. But you look at Thor, that's a pretty thick card here. And Constrictor got the thickest card here, which is kind of weird. Look at all the space here between the Terrax plot and the figure, and all of that space. I mean, it didn't need that much space. You look at Thor, at least Thor, it's filled in on the card. One thing I'd like to mention is on the card art, it's nice. There's some positives and negatives on this new style look, and here's my view on it. I'll just use this one as an example. It uses card art by Ed McGuinness, at least this series. They'll probably change artists at some point, and it's just a little part of the original art. You can see the back, how it looks much better. Just look at Iron Man here. It's just a little bit of the card art here. And on the back, you see a much bigger image. One thing I'm wondering about, why Hasbro is using these slanted curves. You look at the card here, you could see it's diagonally shaped. And there's no real reason why these cards have a diagonal shape on it. It's just something that, space-wise, you look at the curve here, and I just wonder, would it have been just better just to make like a square rectangle? You could see the shield here, it's regular, and the colors here in the straps are like a dark brown. The variant has a clear shield and lighter brown straps. The Iron Man variant is obvious, and the Ghost Rider variant, I don't have that figure yet as I'm making this video, but it's pretty obvious as well. Retail price for this, they say $15 range, but Toys R Us had it for $20, and Target something like $15 if you could find it in the stores. Unlike years ago in the original Marvel Legends, it's easier just to order it or put it on order on some of the major online websites. That way you don't gotta go looking for it in the stores and trying to find it and hope you could find it. Cost wise, with these being in the $20 range in some stores, right, might be easier just to have it on order. Before I go to the individual figures and talk about it, I mentioned design-wise, and there's just so much going on here. Look at the design. It's not a uniformed look in terms of all the different the card art has so many different curves here. Look, right here is a little curve here, done straight, a little curved there. Okay, go straight up and straight there. Has the hook. It's a little curved angle there. It goes around the art style. Right here, another curve. Straight down here, another curve right here in the corner. Straight across, goes up here, a curve, and then straight here. And then, as I said about the top is all curved here, and right here in the middle is a little different curve. You look at another card art, even though it frames around differently here, same thing here, curved right there. Just kind of weird design wise how they package all this. Wouldn't it have been just simpler just to make a rectangle and just a rectangle on the card art on the plastic bubble as well? Not sure what that is. And here you look at here they put little comic panels in the background. Seems like it's just they're overdoing stuff in terms of the packaging, and the text here is all over the place. It says Marvel Universe, probably because it sells better, that name, in the store. That's why they put that little Marvel Universe name there. It goes Build-A-Figure Collection, Terrax Series stands out. The Return of Marvel Legends has the character's name. It says Build Terrax, Marvel Legends. They have a side panel of the Terrax figure. Even the Marvel Legends logo pops out a little. You can see how it's raised as well. And the name here, it's a little indented in the plastic wise. The back of the card art, it says about building Terrax. You can see even the art on the figures is slanted. And you could see it has collect all 7 figures on the side. And it is nice, at least, that they do show you the Build-A-Figure picture. And they do show you exactly the parts you need. Overall, the packaging is nice. Has some positives and some negatives. I think the positive is the art looks good. It's nice that they do have art in the back here. Too much text pieces all over the place. You can see all of the text is different colors, and they're just putting it all over. And style-wise, it seems the card art would have been easier for them to manufacture if they just use a rectangle and without so many curves or slants and different things they're trying to do with the packaging. But the art's a nice addition. I'll have a review on each individual figure. I'll just show you a little details about the packaging here. You can see Iron Man. He has the right leg of Terrax here. It's nice how it's a nice clear picture and image you could see. Even though the feet are covered up, you really can't see it clear because the logo gets in the way. But it's nice that on the right side it's nice and clear so you could see exactly what the contents are. Constrictor got the upper torso of Terrax. Hope Summers got the head and axe of Terrax. It's pretty nice. If you look, Terrax got like silver type of eyes in terms of paint color. I wasn't expecting that getting the figure, but nicely done. And the sculpt wise on Hope Summers kind of looks like a real person that they based it on. It looks pretty realistic instead of more of those cartoony type styles. And if there's one thing Hasbro has done better than Toy Biz overall, it's they really did improve their female sculpts. This one is Steve Rogers. He has the lower torso. And he does have 2 handguns. Nice serious look. This is the blue Iron Man. This has the same right leg of Terrax. So you might have an extra piece if you get both. Blue Ghost Rider. And the same with the red. It's going to have both arms of Terrax. That's the first time I could remember a build figure having both arms of the build character. Pretty unusual, but at least they save you having to get Thor if you didn't want that figure. This is Klaw. You notice how they call it Marvel's Klaw? Usually they write Marvel's before the name, probably for some copyright or trademark reason that someone else might have the legal right to. And that's how they could get around having to call it, instead of just Klaw, they'll put Marvel's Klaw. And that's why they use that word Marvel's in some of the character names. Klaw, just a great look. And really nice is that the eyes and the mouth have that silver type of color that Terrax has. And right away you could see the double elbows and the double knees. These figures don't have the side-to-side ankle rockers, but from the convention I heard they are bringing those back. That's pretty much a really good articulation point that figures should have. And other than that, articulation wise, these seem really good. And Thor. This is the regular version. I didn't know what to think in terms of if I would like this or the Marvel Select one. It's more impressive than I thought. It's a huge looking figure. And this one I like better than the exclusive San Diego convention one, which I didn't get. This is, you can see the face looks normal and the hammer is normal. And the coloring on the chest on the exclusive one, the chest variant, I didn't like it. Had like a blue wash to it. This is a nice, you can see the gold trimming on the side without that blue wash in the way, and it just looks better, I think. If you've seen my channel and Marvel Legends reviews on it, you know I'm a big fan of this line. And this is probably my most anticipated line, or right up there in terms of wanting to collect it. If you've watched this channel before, you'll know all the reviews and thoughts about the line I've had. It's just great that Hasbro is bringing back the Marvel Legends and committed to making this line again. For years we had 2 packs, or they'd barely give a figure or 2 if fans were lucky, right? Now they put a focus on the line again. Even though it's much more expensive, it says $15, but stores are charging more at retail, probably closer to $20 with tax. But as a fan of the stuff, you know, just gotta get it. You know, I gotta buy these action figures, gotta check it out, and share the reviews with you on it. One cool thing is, now that this line is current again, I could make a review and share it on this channel, rather than you finding figures that you have to look for in the secondary market because they don't make them anymore. This stuff is current, you could find it in the stores, or it might be even easier just to put it on order online, so that if you order it ahead of time, you know you'll get it. It seems the only bad news is that these stores, or the ones by me, are only putting out like 1 case at a time. If you're lucky, you'll get 2 cases in your store at a time. Other than one character having 2 figures, there's only 1 figure of each in a box, and a box has 8 figures. So if someone is in the store ahead of you and just buys 1 figure in that set, that means you can't complete your own set of the Build-A-Figure character, because it's going to be missing that 1 piece you need. I just hope the distribution here seems pretty good from what I'm hearing in terms of people finding the variant or the regular box set. Hopefully that distribution will be pretty even in the future. Originally, when Toy Biz made it, the variants were almost impossible to find in the stores because they were so limited. But here it seems they've handled it better, Hasbro, and make the variants easier to find. And it seems like, format-wise, what I'm reading is that you have either a variant box or the regular. And the good news about that is the variant box will have all the variants in it, and the regular box will have all the regular characters in it. That way, if you have an even distribution like that, your chances are good that you could find both in the stores, if you keep looking. Marvel Legends, great line. Great to have these new figures to buy and add to the collection. If you like these type of figures, you want to subscribe and check this channel out more if you're not subscribed already. I'll have individual reviews on this channel in the future. So thanks for watching, and talk to you later.